Well, today a government news briefing was held at the Institute for Marine Mammal Studies, and Moby Solangi was there and joins us with the very latest on that briefing.
Moby also flew over the Barrier Islands, Cat Island, Ship Island, a portion of Horn Island, had a look at some of the fragile marshlands along the Mississippi coast. Describe exactly what you saw late yesterday afternoon.
David, Sheriff Melvin was very gracious to allow us to use his helicopter. We went and looked at these areas to do a reconnaissance. We saw a lot of dolphins, some wildlife. We did not see any oil up to the northern tip of Chandelier. And, we are just watching to see if things do improve or take...
look at all of the dolphins we're seeing. And is this your video? Or is this video from your trip?
Yes, it is. It was taken yesterday. There were just about 100 dolphins spread out through the channel, through the islands, Ship, Cat, and so the conditions look very nice.
Well, that's encouraging at least. But how likely is it that the dolphins would perhaps somehow avoid the oil altogether for the most part? I mean, they are smarter than other creatures in the ocean, so is that a possibility too, that they'll sense the danger and stay clear of the oil? Is that possible?
Karen, that's an excellent question. That was a big question in the news conference. These animals are smart, but that smartness is sometimes that gets them into trouble. They're very inquisitive, and they look at this. It's like a child that touches a plug. He doesn't know it's hot till he really gets a shock on it. And so some animals do turn away and avoid it, but especially the younger animals who are just trying to feel their way through, they can get into trouble.
Yeah, so the bottom line is their inquisitive nature might actually lead them into trouble. Moby, let's clear something up right here and now, because there have been national stories galore on the turtles that have washed up on shore, and they've been taken over to your facility. And what can you tell our viewers about what you found out?
We did a necropsy. We had several federal veterinarians, and our veterinarians were assisting them. In the initial review during the necropsy of about 33 turtles, we have not seen any direct effect on these animals. Now, we have taken tissues and sent them for pathology and toxicology to see if there was any type of indirect relationship, but there was no obvious signs of any oil-related activity.
Well, what's your greatest concern at this point because of the oil spill and where it is and the marine life?
I think everybody's doing as best as they can, a real good job. We feel that if the well is capped, it could be minimized. But if it doesn't, then it could have some serious consequences. But even if it's capped, we've had at least 2, 3, or 4 million gallons out there. I don't know the exact amount, but there will be both short-term and long-term impacts that we would have to mitigate. But I think capping it is the key.
Okay, well, it dates back to April 20th, and it's 200,000 gallons a day. I don't have a calculator, but you're probably pretty close on your over a million, well over a million, actually. Moby Solangi, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.